All right, I don't know if you heard, but Thrivecart just came out with a brand new element to their software called Learn. So if you are wanting to create and sell online courses or digital products, you're going to want to listen up because this is an incredible addition to an already pretty cool software. So as someone who teaches people how to create and sell courses, I was really excited to see this. I already use Thrivecart in my own business. I've been using it for all of my checkout pages since 2019, and it did incredible things for me for my conversion rate of my checkout pages. They went up right away. The design was really beautiful. I was able to create really cool packages and upsells and bumps and all of that kind of thing. And I've loved their platform. The downside has been that you need to connect their platform with the platform that you use to host your courses or your digital products. So that's what Thrivecart is solving now by integrating Learn into the Thrivecart experience. You can actually build out your courses right inside of Thrivecart, not need to use another software like Teachable, Thinkific, Kajabi, Teachery, whatever that looks like, and instead do it all under this platform. The other best thing is that Thrivecart is a pay once and get it for life kind of software, which personally is my favorite because then we're not having to pay monthly recurring fees in our business. And so this looks like a much more budget-friendly option for most of us out there who are creating and selling courses. Now, I have not been paid to create this video. I do have an affiliate link for Thrivecart with some extra special bonuses, my own checkout page templates. You'll get those if you purchase Thrivecart through my affiliate link, but no pressure to do that. I just wanted to use this video to kind of show you what it looks like behind the scenes and give you a glimpse of what Learn looks like and how actually easy it is to build out a course on their platform, but take you through it a little bit. So this will help you make a decision if you're kind of in that mode right now of trying to decide which software to use for your online course business. All right, that's enough from me. Let's dive into the tutorial. So we are going to kind of come over here to Learn. So see how this says new right here with a little graduation cap. This is the new Learn platform. So you can see here, they've got an option for you to build out your own courses. These are things that are available with Learn Plus, which I'll talk about in a minute. The bundles and I think the team, is also just available with Learn Plus, which is kind of their upgraded version, but you can do a lot without upgrading to Learn Plus. And then in this students section would be, as you welcome students into your courses or programs, they would be added here and you'd be able to see all of their names and information and all of that kind of stuff. So let's go back to courses and build out our first project. So we're gonna go create new project here. Let's call this online course prep school. Click on create project. So here we are, it says the project is empty. So if we click on edit, this will just allow you to change the name. Obviously, if you wanted to delete the product, but let's go back in here and it says drag a course here to add it to this project or click the button below to create a new course. All right, so here we go. We're just gonna give this all a description. I don't have a logo on file. Let's just choose something from my desktop here. I think I have a thumbnail, which we can just pop in for now. We'll pretend like that's the logo. So we're going to click on create my course. All right, so here we are in our brand new course. We are going to go ahead and click on create module. So let's just say we are creating module 1. Let's just give it a name here and create the module. So now we're able to drag lessons into this module. So we can add a lesson here and so on and so forth, adding as many as you want to. Et cetera, et cetera. So when we come into our lessons here, let's say we want to actually go in, right, and create this foundations lesson. So this is where things you get to drag and drop. So in this white section here is what the lesson is going to look like. And on the left-hand side, this is kind of like a sidebar where as you add in more modules and more lessons, they're all going to show up over here so your students can navigate around. So let's just say we want to put a heading there. We're going to call it like lesson 1, foundations. And again, this is where it's like really nice, right? Like let's say we want to customize this. We want to make it centered. We want to like do things with text. No problem. We can do that there. We might want to have some introductory text where we are going to introduce our lesson here. Blah, blah, blah. You guys get the idea. Maybe you even wanted to pop in like an image here for some reason if you wanted to. There's lots of, these are just images I already had available. So just for the sake of it, let's go ahead and choose this one. And then let's say we want to put in our video, right? So again, here, like this is the other thing that I love about this, guys, with having this drag and drop, like you could put in, I don't know if you wanted to put in like some bullet points here. I'll show you what that looks like. You can really make these lessons look incredibly customized and however really you want them to look. A columns box is cool if you're maybe describing one thing versus another. So you create the columns box there, and then you could pull in like text, right, into the different columns. This could actually be one cool thing you could do if you wanted to here would be to have like an image next to a column, right? So let's say, I don't know, you wanted to do this. Right? And you've got like text right beside it. There are actually very few online course builders that are this customizable, which I think is really, really cool that Thrivecart has made it like so easy to make it look really custom. Let's just see what a button looks like. Yeah, so if you wanted to take people, I don't know, to, let's say this was like a quiz or something you want them to take, you could pop that in there. Or download a PDF maybe, and then when you click on this, see here's where you can like enter the URL to take them to whether that's a download or to this quiz or whatever you want. So now let me show you what it would look like to put in a video, because we're probably all gonna have videos in our lessons. So here is where we're going to embed your video code. So this is one thing to know with Thrivecart and Learn is that you cannot actually host all of your videos on this platform. It means you do need to have something like Vimeo or Loom or Wistia, or if you wanted a free option, you could put your videos on YouTube and have them unlisted so that people cannot actually find them on YouTube, and then you can embed them in here. I do actually use Vimeo, so I am just going to come over here and grab a video that I have. I'll copy my embed code, come back over here to Thrivecart, and I'm just going to paste my embed code there. And see here, I can make this video bigger or smaller, whatever I like. And here, actually, look at this, more cool options. I can have text beside my video, underneath my video, whatever I want. So I'm just gonna click on done there. Again, you can like put some margins in here if you wanted some more space, no problem. So, you know, although this looks kind of wacky right now, you can see how easy it is to create your lesson, right? And then we can just either save as draft or actually publish that lesson, and then come on in here into our next one and do it all over again, right? But when we click on foundations, oh, we're gonna click exit without saving. When we go back to foundations, yeah, I guess we have to go back in to edit it to actually see what we did there. Yeah, all still there. So that is one thing actually to note, is that with Learn, one thing that I feel like is missing is an ability to preview what it's going to look like for the student. So in order to do that at the time of this recording, you actually have to kind of mock log in as a student and check out what the course looks like in order to kind of get an appreciation of what the student experience is going to look like. So that's a little bit of a downside, I would say. One thing I wanted to note for you here, see how there are clone options. So you can actually clone the entire module and then, put your second module here and, go back and fix the lessons or whatever. But if you had, let's say you've done module 1 with a very specific look and feel, and you just want to clone them all and then input in the new information for your different lessons, that would be a really quick and easy way to do this. Now, another thing I want to point out here is right now we are in instant mode, meaning when someone purchases whatever course or digital product you're offering, they're going to get instant access to all of the material inside of it. If you click on drip, this is where you can actually start to select, hey, I want certain things to drip out at certain times. So let's say you want to say on a particular, on the first Monday of the month is when a new lesson comes out. Well, you can choose this and do that. Or maybe it's a time period. Maybe it's after certain people join on, let's say, day 5, day 10, day 20, whatever that looks like. You can drip out content at a particular interval. Again, with a trial or a rebuild, this is a cool option if you are, let's say, running a membership and you want to offer, let's say, a free trial to just show a certain amount of your content and drip out the rest afterwards. So Thrivecart gives you lots of options there, which I really like. Another thing to make note of here, we're up in course content. So this is where we're actually building out our course. But if we come here into course options, this just gives us other functionality. So, I can set up a domain, a custom domain for this course if I wanted to. So instead of having .thrivecart.com, if I were to upgrade and learn, that gives me that option. If a subscription payment to access this course fails, we have some options there. That is really nice because often what happens is this is done manually. When you are running a membership site, often it's not connected with your payment provider so seamlessly. So in this case, if a subscription payment fails, well, we can say disable all access until the payment is made. So revoke access to the program until they have updated their credit card information. That's pretty cool. That's a great option for a membership site owner. This also is neat. Advertise this course to students when they log in. So when let's say someone purchases one program from you, but you actually have 6 other programs that they might be interested in, if you click this button, you can have those non-purchased courses display on their dashboard and take them straight to the sales page. So it will inherently increase your overall income for your business because I have no doubt that some of the people who purchase that first product will go on to purchase more things from you, and you're allowing them to do it really easily from right inside their dashboard. And then what behavior rules let's say a student buys your course. Well, on Thrivecart and Learn, you've handled all of the money aspect of them paying you. You've also handled their access to the program, but you're probably going to want them added to your email list. So that is where you can add a rule here, and they give you lots of options. So when a student gets access to this course, let's send them, let's add them to our email list. I already have active campaigns set up here because I use behavior rules already for my own email list, but this connects with ConvertKit or MailChimp or whatever service provider you're using for email. Thrivecart has a lot of integrations, and we can say that we want to add them to an email list, and we can choose my main email list, and I would click OK. But the cool thing is, look at all of these options, right? So if a student completes this course, maybe we want to send them an email that congratulates them on completing the course and takes them to the next steps. So let's say we choose that. Again, I'm going to stick with Active Campaign, but maybe I'll pop them in with a tag that says course complete. And then when I've put that tag, my email knows to send them an automated email that congratulates them. Again, when a new module becomes available, there's just so many options here that we can customize. Now, for behavior rules, we can also, the other ones that I use when a student gets access to this course, so meaning when they make a purchase, I do things, as you can see here. I have some custom HTML that is related to, I use Zapier in my business. And so sometimes we use that for Zapier, or we also use Google Sheets in our business. So we can add them to one of our Google Sheets spreadsheets automatically. And this really helps us actually with our accounting. Our Google Sheets connect with our QuickBooks, and it's all like very systematized on the back end. So the really cool thing about using Learn with Thrivecart is that you can make all of this stuff happen systematically. So we're going to click Save and Exit. And as you can see there, we have officially built out our first program. Now, mind you, if this was like a real program, then we'd probably have more modules and more lessons and all that kind of stuff. But as you add more courses, which they're calling new project here, it's going to be added. You're going to start to see like a list of your programs be built out here. When you go to quick link, this is a preview link. So preview your course as a student or gift a course to somebody one time. So let's just see what this looks like. So this is where we would create an account and click complete, and then we could preview our program. Clone, that's very cool. So you could, if you've sort of done all of the formatting that you want for that program, if you click on clone, it'll make a whole second course. And obviously you can delete the program at any time. So I think Learn is an amazing option if you are getting into creating and selling courses and digital products. You can't really go wrong by purchasing Thrivecart, which in my opinion is the best checkout system out there. When I switched over to using Thrivecart in my business, the conversion rate of my checkout page went way, way up, and we saw an instant uptick in our revenue. And if at that time they had Learn available, I definitely would have created all of my programs on Learn so that it was all in one handy spot. A couple things to realize. Number one, you are going to have an email service provider outside of this program. So like I mentioned, you might be using MailChimp or ConvertKit or ActiveCampaign or any of those outside platforms, and you're going to want to connect this with that. You also need to think about having a video hosting service. So whether you do it unlisted through YouTube or you have a paid service like Vimeo, Loom, Wistia, any of those things, you are going to need to host your videos outside of this platform. But that's really it. Otherwise, Learn Plus, if you want to, you can come in here and check out the additional things that come with Learn Plus. But this is really for when you are building up your business and it's gotten to a point where, you really do want to have multiple people on your team, let's say accessing the back-end platform. You want to be able to import. If you're moving from a different platform, you're not able to easily import students with regular Learn. Like you'd have to do it manually one at a time. If you get Learn Plus, you can obviously import a huge list of students with ease. You can have this featured content, which is cool. The custom domains we looked at earlier. So, you could have your custom domain be the login page for your course. You can sell things in bundles and have advanced sequences. Those are all available in Learn. But if you are just getting started, this probably really isn't necessary, and you can just get by with what's in regular Learn, which you get for free when you buy Thrivecart. So for a one-time payment, you get access to both platforms, which really is unbeatable in terms of what's available right now on the market. And as someone who has used Thrivecart now for over 2 years, I can tell you it has been so worth it, just even for their checkout system. I have been so happy with this purchase myself in my business. So there you have it, a review of Thrivecart and Learn and getting started on this platform.